Whew. Hey, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, and right now I'm out for a mountain bike ride, trying to fight the battle of the bulge, right? Never-ending battle that is. And the purpose of this video is I want to talk about cardio, specifically cardio for fat loss. And a question that I often get asked by a lot of my online followers who are looking to lose body fat is they ask how much running should they do in order to lose X amount of weight. And I think that's kind of a backwards way of looking at it, because first off, if you're overweight, I don't think you should be running, period. Running is a very demanding exercise. It's hard on the joints, it's very hard on your cardiovascular system, and for someone who's overweight and out of shape, I don't think it's the best way to start. I think you need to have a base level of fitness and be in decent physical shape, meaning an ideal body weight, before you even start running. If not, you're going to suffer some potential injuries. It's hard on the joints, there's a lot of impact on the knees, a lot of impact on your ankles, a lot of impact on your hips, lower back, and it's just unnecessary strain and wear and tear on the body that you really don't need. I would much rather see someone who's new to getting into fitness and who's overweight and out of shape. I'd much rather them see them do low impact exercise, things like walking. I mean, walking is phenomenal. Pretty much anybody can walk, and you can build yourself up to doing a decent volume of walking relatively quickly. When it comes to running, in order to build up a decent volume of running, it takes a lot of work. You have to have a good cardiovascular system, and sometimes I see this happen quite often when you're looking at people who are overweight and out of shape. They get in there and they try to do too much too soon, and what often happens is they end up hurting themselves in the process, straining their knees, straining their ankles, getting shin splints, something like that, which can actually slow their progress down. So that's why I'm not a huge fan of running for people who are overweight and out of shape. I'd rather you do low intensity, low impact cardio first. Walking would be my primary choice. If you can, go for a mountain bike ride. Where's my bike? There it is. Right, go for a mountain bike ride. I love bike riding. Oh, look at this. Got a little bird, a jay, joining us. Look at that. Hey, buddy. So where was I? I was talking about cardio. Walking, if you can, do walking first, because that is easy to do. Pretty much anybody can walk, and the thing I like about it is you can do it anywhere, anytime. You don't need any special equipment. You just put on your sneakers and go. So that would be number one. Cardio machines at the gym, another great source of cardio exercise, and it's not that demanding. I mean, it's something that you can build up your fitness level and your work capacity for doing cardio machines relatively easily, especially if you're looking at the low impact ones like the elliptical, the treadmill, the stationary bike, things like that. You can do those without a very high risk of injury and without placing a lot of strain on your body. And of course, you can also go cycling, and I'm a big fan of this because it's fun. I mean, if you can make your cardiovascular exercise enjoyable so that it serves two purposes, it not only does it burn body fat, but it actually is fun and enjoyable and something that you want to do as a form of recreational activity, then you're more likely to do it. I mean, if you have to suffer through your cardio, and you see this a lot, like people say, oh, I hate cardio, I don't like doing it, blah, 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 and they bitch and moan and complain about, having to do cardio. I mean, if anything that you have to bitch and moan and complain about, you're not going to do it for the long term, right? It's only like a quick fix solution. I mean, you have to actually enjoy the process. So that's why I'm a big advocate of doing things that you enjoy. So if you can get outside and walk in nature, like sometimes I'll go out and walk places like this, and this is awesome. I mean, this sure beats spinning your wheels on a treadmill at the gym. Now, I'll do that as well if the weather's not suitable to get outside, but if possible, get outside in nature. I mean, it's like a form of active meditation. I mean, it just feels so good. You're breathing in clean, fresh air, you clear your mind, and you're getting in shape at the same time. Now, if you do that on a bicycle, it's even more fun, because now you have the challenge of the bike. And I find when I'm bike riding, I even want to go do more cardio. Like, time just ceases to exist when you're out in nature and you're having fun. I mean, if you're doing cardio on the treadmill or on the elliptical or something like that, you're counting down the minutes, and it just drags on and on and on and on, and it's just, ugh, right? You hate it. But if you're outside in nature, I mean, time just, I mean, where does it go, right? I've been out here now for over an hour, and I just stopped to take a pee break and decided to throw on this video while I was doing it. But I'm having fun. I mean, I'll probably go for another hour. I mean, where are you going to do 2 hours of cardio in the gym and still have a smile on your face? It ain't happening, right? You know, you feel depressed if you do 2 hours of cardio in the gym. But outside, you feel great. So that's why I'm a big advocate of getting outside and doing your cardio. And if you are going to do that, don't go for the running. If you're overweight and out of shape, save that for later on down the road. That's more advanced. Start with walking. Walking first. If you have a bicycle, use that. Bike riding is great because, again, it's easy on the joints, low impact, and it's something that you can do for a prolonged period of time to actually build up enough volume where you are burning some calories and actually getting some results. The problem with running is it's hard to do it long enough to actually make it worthwhile. I mean, very often you see guys, I mean, if you've never ran before and I say, okay, run for 10 minutes, I don't even think you would make 10 minutes. I mean, it's that hard, it's that demanding. You'd probably be gasping, you'd probably be, you know, just feeling like crap, your joints would be aching. I mean, it's just not a sustainable form of exercise for the average overweight, out of shape person. But if I said, go for a 10-minute walk, anybody could do that. You know, even if you know how to ride a bike, and I say, hey, go for a 10-minute bike ride, pretty much anybody could do that. It's one of those things that it's easy to do. So look for things that are easy. Don't always look for the hardest way to go about things. It's okay to take the easy way and enjoy the process. So with that being said, I'm going to get back on the bike and have some fun. And I encourage you, if you haven't already done so, make it a point to get outside for a walk today. Preferably in nature, but if you have to, even go for a walk in the city. Anything is better than nothing, but just do it. Even start with 10 minutes. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. The 10-minute walks is a great place to start. And in fact, IFBB Pro bodybuilder Stan Efferding made a video a while back talking about the benefits of 10-minute walks. And this is something that I've been doing as part of my routine. So if I don't get a chance to get out and do a big, long cardio session like this, I will take advantage of 10-minute walks. And the idea behind it is doing multiple 10-minute walks throughout the day can have similar, if not better, impacts on your overall health and fitness and fat loss, as well as your mood, as doing longer cardio sessions. So how it works is, for example, instead of doing 30 minutes in a single go, maybe you'll do 3 10-minute walks. And the idea behind that is that it's actually more beneficial for spiking your metabolism and aiding with fat burning throughout the day. So that's another strategy. It doesn't always have to be this big, grand outdoor adventure, even though those are fun. But sometimes it can be as simple as just hauling on your sneakers, walking down the road for 5 minutes, turn around and walk back for 5 minutes. Boom, cardio done, right? It could be as simple as that to start moving yourself in the right direction. So hopefully this helps. I know it's kind of just a random casual conversation here, but if you would like some help with this, like if you're struggling with your weight and you'd like some practical strategies of how to implement fitness and nutrition into your lifestyle without having it become a chore, without it taking away from your life, but rather having it add to your life. If you would like some help with this, then I'd be more than happy to discuss a realistic action plan for you. So send me an email. You can head on over to my website at leehayward.com. Send me an email. Depending on where you're watching this, send me a private message. Like if you're watching this on, if you're friends with me on Facebook or whatever, send me a message through Facebook. But bottom line, get in touch with me and I'll be more than happy to have a chat with you and we can come up with a realistic action plan that's right for you. So do that and I will talk to you in my next video. Take care. Over and out.